to yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it from Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes.
Do you think that worked?
Gina Ritchie, I do think that worked. It's Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence. We are exploring the superpower of integrous influence, the only attainable superpower on Earth for humans and all creatures. Gina, who's here?
We are, first up, Sean Callagy, we are going to Hudsonville, Michigan. This gentleman is a rising financial strategist, blending holistic planning with fresh, next-gen perspective. He's a former college athlete, disciplined, competitive, and committed to peak performance, driven to create lasting impact and empowering clients to grow wealth and legacy. Let's all please give it up for Mr. Andrew Graham.
Andrew, warm welcome to Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence. And Andrew, Sean has a friend. So does Gina, maybe me, Plato, the Greek philosopher, who said, play a game with me for an hour and we will learn more about each other than if we speak for a year, Andrew. So we kick this game off with a fun fact. It is a headline, not a story. Gina has her Chuck Barris Gong Show. Gong! If we go over the headline version of this, that could be an adventurous moment, a proud moment, a shocking moment, a surprising moment, something that would make us say, Andrew, no way. For example, what if Gina Ritchie had Bruce Springsteen try to kiss her on the lips? I'm not saying it happened, but that would be an example, Andrew, of a fun fact. But maybe it did. So, Andrew, what's your headline fun fact?
I absolutely love salmon tournament fishing on Lake Michigan.
That is absolutely awesome. And what is is it like size or is it something else that rates the success of the salmon tournament dynamics?
Yep, so catch your best 5, and then it goes by weight.
Got you. And what is your best 5 ever?
Oh boy, I think we were 85 pounds for 5 fish, something
Let's
around
go.
that.
Gina, that's like that much of you and salmon. Let's go get it. Andrew, thank you for that. G, who's following up Andrew?
It is close. This gentleman, Sean, you may know from Grapevine, Texas. He's a combat-tested veteran, led global healthcare missions with fortitude, resiliency, and decision speed under the highest stakes. Wing Open champion boxer, national collegiate champion forging grit, discipline, empathy, and courage on Air Force's national champion boxing team. He's an ecosystem builder, helping physicians recover revenue, build wealth, and reinvest into purpose-driven missions, transforming communities and futures. Let's all please welcome Barrett Hadley to the Heart of Influence.
Brett, warm welcome to Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence. Brother, and please, Brett, your headline fun fact. And I'd love to know how you feel about the fact that Sugar Ray Leonard, Brett, is coming to the Influence Immersion on October 15th, please.
Absolutely, Sean, and that was incredible news because I'm working on getting Herb Brooks into the arena because of that, and Sugar Ray Leonard is helping that. And so, fun fact today is that I actually just returned late last night, driving back from Colorado Springs, my 20-year reunion, and got to spend it with some of the most incredible military veterans across the country. So, extremely blessed.
Brett, thank you, brother, for your service, for all of their service in keeping us free, being allowed to pursue the businesses and careers of our dreams. Thank you for protecting that, brother, with all your brothers in arms. Thank you, Brett.
Amazing. Awesome.
Hey,
So we just
G,
had-
what do you think? What do you think? We have Brett and Sugar Ray Leonard spar a couple rounds. Let's go get
Oh,
it. Come on, G.
that sounds like a fun fact. And we just had a fun turn of events. Instead of Brett being the participant, we just had someone step up. So I'm going to introduce this extraordinary woman. So we're going to put Brett's going to go back into the judge role. And we've got, coming from Grand Rapids, Michigan, a dedicated realtor helping families find home, peace, and lasting joy for 20 plus years. She's a life coach, passionate about walking alongside people to reach their dreams, staging pro with an eye for beauty that boosts value and heart. So let's please all give it up for Jan Norton Fairchild. Welcome to the Heart
of Influence. Jan, feeling the heart already, and please your headline fun fact, Jan.
I'm in the midst of writing a book about everyday miracles.
Oof, I love it. And if you had like one headline of why are you writing this book on everyday miracles, what does it mean to your heart, Jan?
Because they're everywhere if you're open to it and being aware.
Let's go. G.
Like for everyone.
Miracles are in the building. Miracles in the building. I'm going to go with my miracle fun fact in a minute, G. Thank you, Jan. Come on, Gina.
Grand Rapids again, coming in next, a business and real estate attorney delivering clear strategies to resolve complex legal challenges. A trusted advisor focused on practical solutions, long-term client success, who's dedicated to achieving outcomes that protect and grow client ventures. Please, let's all welcome Mr. Dan Parmiter to the Heart of Influence.
Dan, warm welcome to
Thank you.
Heart of Influence, and please, your headline fun fact.
I am a recent grandfather of twin boys.
Congratulations. And what are your grandsons' names?
Lawrence and Ambrose.
Let's go. Very cool names.
Yeah.
Being here, Lawrence and Ambrose are in the building through their grandfather. And what's your name going to be, like Grandpa? Do you have a name yet?
Yeah, just Grandpa.
Go. Grandpa is in the building, Gina. Proud one. Let's go get it. And by the way, Gina's a great grandmother. G, back to you.
Oh, Sean Callagy, that is so not funny.
I thought you won like Miss Great Grandma Universe, though. Isn't that like a thing? But
Yes, I have the best anti-aging product you've ever seen. I am 110 years old. Don't tell anyone. I'm not ready to give up my secrets. So next up, coming also from Grand Rapids, broker, owner, helping passive investors and landlords build sustainable long-term real estate wealth, a former association president and board member, actively engaged in government affairs and advocacy for property owners. He's decades of property management experience under his belt with deep commitment to investor success and industry leadership. Let's all give it up for Mr. Kevin Wright. Welcome to our
Mr. Kevin Wright, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence, Sean Gregory style, and please your headline fun fact.
All right, so nothing too terribly interesting. My kids went through a Spanish immersion school here locally that we have, and are pretty fluent at this point. And so our family has decided over the last few years, we've been traveling to Spanish-speaking countries for our vacations, and so we've been to Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Mexico a few times. We're looking at going to Spain here in the spring, and so it's been a wonderful experience. And I'm also now trying to learn Spanish myself. It's been a few years, and
cool.
I'm not there yet, but
Well,
working hard.
in Spain, watch out for Pamplona. 2 big problems. 1, people drink so much wine that your feet stick to the ground. And second, the bulls do gore people. Yes,
Yeah.
been there, done that. Yes.
You won't
Gia,
see me there.
Let's go.
All right, we're leaving Grand Rapids and heading on over to Hudsonville, Michigan now for our next guest who helps entrepreneurs navigate challenges with clarity, courage, and confidence, hands-on across industries from food to manufacturing and beyond. He's passionate about building strong companies, saving jobs, and lasting impact. Let's all please welcome to the show, Mr. Michael Neuenhaus.
Michael, warm welcome to Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence. And Michael, please, your headline fun fact.
My headline, I bought a gym on January 1 of 2020, just in time for you know what.
Oh boy. That is a fun fact. Is the gym still operational or COVID shut up?
Woohoo!
Yep, we got shut down hard for 6 months, limitations for the next 3. But we figured out how to make it go. So.
Brother, congratulations. That is absolutely masterful, beautiful fun fact, story of resiliency. Gina, Sean Gregory's got this going. Come on.
Let's go. We're talking about Sean Gregory next, coming from Ada, Michigan. I think I'm saying that right, Sean. A real estate entrepreneur driving peaceful homes, strong communities, and generational wealth that fuel long-term impact and enduring legacy. A visioneer with unblinded and unblindedly integrating actualized intelligence, the next evolution of business to create exponential breakthroughs in leadership, a purpose-driven husband, father, and leader helping others discover their God-given gifts and multiply wealth, legacy, and contribution to humanity. Let's all please give it up for our co-host, Mr. Sean Gregory.
Mr. Sean Gregory, elite, visioneer, all the beautiful things. And please, Sean, first, thank you for the value you've created for people today. Bringing people together that don't already know each other, and if they do, like reconnecting them in a new context is such a powerful and valuable thing to do. On behalf of everybody, Sean, thank you. And what's your headline fun fact?
Thank you for making it happen, Coach. And fun fact headline: I was scuba diving in the on the Barrier Reef. This was quite a while back, and we were diving, and a white tip reef shark just all of a sudden got excited and was all over me, like right buzzing by me. Wow. And the dive master, who had just 5 minutes ago said, "Don't worry about them; they're more afraid of you than me," had his knife out and bubbles blowing out like this. And I'm like, "Hey, wait, you're the guy who said not to worry."
Well, first of all, as a person
still here.
Yeah, still here. As a person who's been scuba diving, me for 42 years, I was certified at 13 years old. White tip reef sharks are no joke. You know, in the realm of sharks, there's definitely points of aggression. You know, oceanic white tips are a serious thing. So Sean, that is a beautiful, amazing story. So grateful that you're here and continue to lead from a place of courage like you do. And are you ready to go, sir?
I'm ready. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I'm going to share, the woman's been doing the introducing. This is a heart-centered, masterful woman who, after losing her daughter, when her daughter was 3 years old, what deeper pain can a human possibly suffer? This woman sought to turn her pain into massive, massive possibilities for other human beings, and she's been doing it ever since. One of the great team members to ever come into the Unblinded space is the one and only Gina Ritchie, who leads client success, co-hosting the Heart of Influence, not on the regular, but at one point was the lead introducer on the show, and now is leading teams building and growing this mission other places. And when the amazing Belle Rita has a moment, as she's in South Africa cage diving right now, Gina steps in not as a fill-in, but as an independent master on the show herself, also bringing enormous ecosystem mergers into the space of Unblinded. Let's welcome to the Heart of Influence, the one and only Gina Ritchie. Come on, G. Headline fun fact.
Headline. Well, you gave it away already, but maybe, just maybe, Bruce Springsteen was I was giving him a kiss on the cheek. Maybe, just maybe, he turned his head. Yes, that's it. And Sean loves that fun fact. So yes, that is true.
That absolutely happened. And G,
Alone on a beach in New Jersey. That's the other part. But yes, there you go.
the song, and I think what I'm hearing is the song Sandy was written about Gina. Yes, let's go. G, come on, let's go.
Well, everyone, please let me introduce our host of the Heart of Influence, the man that Tony Robbins calls a dear friend, who's Tony said there's no one that leads with more heart and more integrity than he is only one of 2 attorneys out of 1.2 million lawyers at the time that won 2 top 100 national jury verdicts between 2014 and 2016. Oh, by the way, he's the only one who is blind. He's named as one of New Jersey's most influential attorneys. He's spoken on Tony Robbins' stage 19 times, spoken in front of Disney executives, T-Mobile, Salesforce, and raised over $10 million for charity in less than 1 year, which is extraordinary. He has collected more than $1 billion in medical revenue recovery on behalf of his healthcare clients. I've never met a more heart-driven, impact-driven, impact all over, like extraordinary human causing massive impact in the world. I'm so grateful to work with Sean Callagy every day. Let us all please give it up for the one and only Sean Callagy.
Thank you, Gina. Sean, thank you for making this happen. Warm welcome to everyone today. And I'm going to go with this as the headline fun fact. Well, combine. Yes, I'm a sighted person. I'm a blind person that has taught sighted people to ski, surf, and scuba dive in the most extreme of conditions. And recently I had the blessing and privilege to bringing to the heart and soul of the Unblinded Mission, Long Beach Island, New Jersey, the one and only captain of the 1980 Miracle on Ice team, Mr. Mike Eruzione, and having the privilege of interviewing Mike for 2.5 hours on stage day 1 and for an hour on day 2. And he is everything you'd hope him to be. And our upcoming event, we have Charlie Sheen, Sugar Ray Leonard. We have Gary Vaynerchuk, David Mizell, who's the founder of Marvel Studios, executive producer of Iron Man 1 and 2, and sold Marvel Studios to Disney. This dude, David Mizell, for $4 billion, and some other incredible speakers yet to be named. And Gina, that's my fun fact for today.
That is extraordinary, and I'm privileged to be a part of it. So thank you for that, Sean Callagy. Are we ready to do the things?
We are ready to do the things. So who's going first, G?
Sean, we have Andrew Brands going first.
Okay, Andrew, this is what we're doing. Have a little fun, giving some intros, but we're up to some serious business, Andrew, because everything happens after yes in all of our lives, our businesses, our missions, in leadership, management, recruitment, fundraising, for profit, not for profit, marketing, selling. Everything happens after yes. So what we kick this show off with is we kick this off, this game part of the show is by going from hello to yes. So Gina will be anybody you want her to be. She could be an ideal client. She could be a travel fundraising partner. Heck, she could be somebody famous like Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett, Sugar Ray Leonard, whomever that you want to be going from hello to yes with. It doesn't have to be a final yes. It does not have to be a sale. It could just be a yes for a longer conversation. So please, Andrew, who would you like Gina to be that you're going from hello to yes with?
Gina, if you'd like, how about you just be yourself and someone who's looking for some financial guidance, and we met at a networking event.
That is perfect. I will be myself, and I'm not 110 in case that matters, by the way, but back to you.
Yes, but G
Life insurance is a little pricey.
Let's go get it, G.
Hello, this is Gina.
Hi, Gina. It's so nice to meet you. Tell me a little bit more about yourself before I go through my process and how I can, help you out in the financial advising space.
Sure, absolutely. Thank you. So I'd have just a few minutes, Andrew, but I will let you know I've gotten divorced recently after 24 years. I am really trying to recreate balance in my life, get my financial stuff together, prepare myself, for my future. I was not the one in charge of the money before, so I'm working hard to get it all together and make sure that I have a cushion. As right now, I do not. So, but I'm working towards it. I have an incredible job I'm very grateful for. And, so there's a quick 411 on me and where I'm at the moment.
Well, that's great, Gina. Looking forward to seeing how I can help you out in as many ways as possible. I can simply take you through our process in a quick manner. So I'm Andrew Brands with Affinity Financial Group. I am a financial services professional, and I specialize in helping individuals like yourself to build confidence and clarity around your financial future. I understand, life gets busy between career, family, everything else that's going on, and usually that leads to financial planning kind of getting put on the back burner, and that's what I see in my experience. So, whether it's reviewing your current plan that you may have in place, planning for retirement, minimizing taxes, because no one, and I mean no one, likes Uncle Sam, or simply going over what hasn't been working for you. I provide tailored strategies that align with your goals that will evolve over time as we work together. Something that I do differently and sets me apart is I don't start with products. I start with conversation to understand your unique situation. I believe in, understanding your goals and what's most important to you. My approach has always been relationship-based and not transactional-based. Our schedule has been getting really busy lately. We've been filling up, but I do have next Thursday at 2 available. I can send it over to my secretary, and she can send you an invite to meet in person. But I would just like to get to know you a little bit more, hear about your family, your current situation, and we can kind of lay the groundwork and go from there. How does that sound?
Well, thank you for all of that, Andrew. Yes, we may have to lay that out again when we meet next time. But yes, I'll happily meet, for a longer meeting, maybe early next week if you want to set that up. I'm going to send my assistant to give you a ring and set that up on my calendar. Does that sound good?
That sounds great, Gina. Looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you for all of that. We're going to have a great conversation, and I am definitely looking forward to it. So as we wrap this up, Andrew, how did that feel for you? And Sean will be back momentarily, but Andrew, how did that feel for you, sir?
Kind of put on the spot a little bit, but fairly well. It's something we do all the time, when we're meeting people out and about, try to keep things short, concise, sweet, but getting to the point with how we can help individuals.
Amazing. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Andrew. And so as we go on to the next role play, Jan, you heard what Sean shared, what we're going to do, what it's all about. So I'm going to play whomever you want me to play. And we're going to have the clock. And so go for it, sister. Would you like me to be?
You can just be you, not just be you. You can be the fabulous you, Gina, because I think you're a powerful woman. So
thank you.
Be you.
Awesome.
Be you and I'll be me.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
All right. So, hello, this is Gina.
Hi, Gina. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. How can I help you?
Well, I'm feeling like I'm being called to something greater, and I feel a stop, and I can feel God pulling me, and I can feel myself having this looking good conversation. I don't want to do something wrong, say something wrong, be out there and have the wrong message or blurt something out. So I'm really feeling guarded in my life. Financially, it's not the time. You're going to say the wrong thing. There's all these things that seem to be holding me back when I know there's a bigger picture. And, the clock is ticking a little bit. So it might be time to do it.
Thank you, Jan. So you were calling me to get a yes from me. So what is it or to get a response from me about something that you're looking to do. So thank you so much for sharing about you. Wow, I'm clear you have a big heart, causing impact. And so, what is it that you wish for from me? I have like a minute and a half left.
I guess I'm not understanding. So you want me to reverse the roles?
You were seeking a yes from me as if I were, yes. So that's okay. We can just turn it right around. You just share. Thank you for sharing about you. And so what is it, I appreciate all of that and what you're doing and what it sounds like. And what is it that you would like? What are you looking for?
From you?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you looking for? How can I help you?
maybe Jan, maybe talk about, you know, what how you serve people, whether it's real estate, whether it's coaching, whether it's staging, one of your clients, you know, a $2 million house that you're working on. I don't know.
Well, I'm working on that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure yet. You know, I did get your name from a friend. So
Okay.
you know, what? Tell me again. Share again what.
Great. So so you have a home that you're looking at putting on the market?
Yeah, I just got divorced and like, yes, I got a lot going on. So, you know, I just have a few seconds. I don't have too much time left, but yeah, tell me what
Perfect.
to do as soon as
It's okay. I know that can be a difficult time, and I'm the perfect person to help you out because I'll listen to what you're looking for, and I can come in the next few days. Which day would work out the best for you for me to come and take a look at your home and get some of the values that you're looking for? A fast sale, make the most money, help you find the place that will make you feel like your new life that you're just starting will work out for you.
Well, thank you so much for that, Janet. I know you have such a great heart based on what you shared earlier. And, you know, so I can definitely meet with you like next Monday, sometime around noon probably is best.
Perfect.
Does that work for you? I'd love to hear, you know, how you differentiate yourself in the market and all of that.
Perfect. I'd love it.
That works.
I'll meet you then. Okay.
Okay, awesome.
If you text me your address, then I'll be there.
Yes.
So wait, Gina, I'll be on your doorstep.
Absolutely. Yes, we will absolutely meet next week. Thank you for that. We must be having a little bit of a tech glitch. So Sean's probably, and as you all know, Sean is blind, so he'll be here shortly. But Jan, other than you sort of not realizing in the moment, you know, and thank you for stepping in. Thank you for being vulnerable and stepping in, saying yes to causing yes, right? The show is about causing yes, and you know, where are we in our ability to cause yes? And so you said yes and took that opportunity. So how, you know, did that feel for you? And then we're going to go around and hear from everybody else in just a few minutes here. But Jan, yes, back to you.
Well, I would say that it was a perfect exercise in feeling like an idiot for having the wrong question. But it worked out okay because that's my biggest fear, is not looking good. And you know what? I didn't die. I'm here. It still went on. It's okay. So I didn't understand the question of how it was supposed to work because I didn't understand how it was supposed to work because I had never seen this before. So you know what? It all worked out and I'm okay.
Yes, you are. And thank you for that. That's also part of it, right?
Yeah.
That's also
Absolutely.
like having certainty, no matter what position, no matter what situation you're in, having the certainty, confidence, strength, and certainty to advance your mission and, you know, cause a yes, add value to people. So, you know, thank you for that, Jan. Appreciate that. So now what happens next, everyone, is we're going to go around the room and to the judges. And so what I'd like you to do, it's going to be 30 seconds, 15 seconds of what Jan or Andrew did optimally. And then 15 seconds of what they did well. There will be a 30-second clock up. So 15 seconds of what they did well, and 15 seconds of something they might optimize, right? Not like a criticism, but like we're talking about what they could optimize, or maybe not. Some people are like, you know what, that was phenomenal. They did really well. Obviously, Jan wasn't really completely ready for it. So let's try to do our best to, you know, that's obviously, you know, she didn't realize, but she caused yes for the second part of it. And so what would you, you know, where would you say they are as far as, you know, what they did well and what they might optimize? And then we'll go from there. And since Brett Hadley knows a little bit of how all this goes as a person who gives feedback, Brett, let's give a quick share. Let me have you first. Let's have you give some a share to Jan as someone who's experienced in this. And so a quick share, 30 seconds, 15 on what she did well, 15 on what she could optimize, and hit it, Brett.
Absolutely, Gina, thanks. Jan, this is why we do what we do constantly in what we call deep practice, because what you did, exactly what you were saying in there, was very valuable to the entire team. Your ability to adapt and overcome. And with you stepping in without even knowing what you were supposed to be doing at first, because most people coming onto the show have, prior knowledge of that. So I want to acknowledge you for stepping into it and just being confident and certain about who you are and what you bring to the world. And so I want to acknowledge you on that, Jan. And also I want to just, say, hey, you got to the micro yes, that micro agreement, and that's exactly what you needed, because you're going to further that conversation with Gina and figure out what it is that she wants so that you can add significant value to her world. I just wanted to acknowledge that.
Thank you, Brett.
Thank you, Brett. Excellent. So for let's go now. Michael, I'd like to have you give feedback to Andrew, like what he did well, 15 seconds what he did well, and 15 seconds of what he may may do a little more optimally in how your perspective.
Yeah, what I liked about what Andrew did is he asked about your situation first. He didn't lead with yes or no questions, right? So he didn't give you the opportunity to shut him down right away. He kept his pitch, concise. Probably could have. It may have been a little nervous. There were some ums in there, but that's okay. We're all in front of a camera we've never been in front of before. But then, when he closed for the yes, he came up with a specific time. So he made it very easy for you to say yes.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Appreciate that, Michael. So now let's have Dan give some feedback to Dan and Jan. She did well, trying to focus on what she, not the part that she, wasn't ready for, but like as best as you can on what Jan's feedback on Jan's, what she did well, and then what she may optimize.
Yeah, I thought Jan was very engaging, very warm, and so it's kind of easy to build a connection that way. And obviously seeking to understand where you were at in your role, because she has to understand that if she's going to provide services for you. So I thought she did a nice job with all of that.
Awesome.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks,
Thank
Dan.
you, Dan.
Excellent. And so, Kevin, let's kick it to you to give feedback to Andrew. 15 seconds what he did well, 15 what he might optimize. Over to you, Kevin Wright.
Sure. I thought Andrew did a really good job, laying out his whole script, and I'm sure a little nervous, but I would maybe try to build a little more rapport than just a script, and ask him some more thoughtful questions that helps build some trust and a more easier approach into that. Yes.
Beautiful. Kevin, thank you for that. Absolutely agreed. And now, Mr. Sean Gregory, I'd love for you to give some feedback to both of our participants. Of course, with Jan having stepped in. So what would you like to say that Jan and then Andrew did optimally and what they might do better? So let's go Jan first, 30 seconds.
All right. So Jan, I would just like to honor your courage and your the reason you are here, among other reasons, is a bunch of guys, a bunch of testosterone, and you are just goddess energy. And so you were just you. And that's all you got to do is just be you. And that's good enough. That's better than almost anyone else I've ever met. What could you do better? Slow down. You were thrown off, but slow down and just be with Gina, because that's what you would do. You would sit there with her for hours and feel her wins, her losses, and you would be there through the entire journey with her. So just in a different, less pressured situation, I know you would have been there.
Thank you, Sean.
You're very welcome. And then Andrew, what you did well was you manned up. You said, "Coach, give me the ball," and you took it and you ran with it in an intimidating environment, and you executed. And executing, and you're just going to keep optimizing. The more times you pick up the ball, the more times you say, "Put me in, coach," each time you get better, each time it gets easier, and you're going to optimize and continue to improve. So great job.
Thank you, Sean.
Sean, excellent work. Gina, does that bring us to the time that I get put on the hot seat?
Yeah, what I've been waiting for, everybody. Yes, yes.
All right.
So let's do this. So here we go, guys. Here's a couple scenarios, and Sean Gregory, you'll be able to say if you want to shift it a bit, change it a bit, if you have other thoughts. But here's a few scenarios that we can work with. One is that Andrew, the disciplined former athlete turned wealth strategist, is meeting with Serena Williams, who's shifting her empire beyond tennis into venture capital. And so Sean Callagy has to go from Hello to Yes as Andrew with Serena Williams to co-create a financial empowerment platform with him for next-gen athletes who are transitioning out of sports. That's one option. Next, Dan, the trusted real estate business attorney, is in the Shark Tank boardroom, not pitching, but he is trying to cause yes specifically with the one and only Mark Cuban to build a revolutionary real estate legal tech venture that protects entrepreneurs from catastrophic contract pitfalls. So he's trying to cause yes with Cuban to be the first investor and public advocate. So he's trying to cause yes with Mark Cuban to be the first investor and public advocate, turning it into a national standard. And then option 3 is Jan with Heart First Style is face-to-face with the one and only Oprah Winfrey. She's causing, Sean Callagy is seeking to cause yes with Oprah to amplify Jan's vision. The nationwide Home is Heart initiative, blending real estate with coaching to help families find not just houses, but sacred spaces for their dreams. So there's 3 options, and Sean Gregory, if you have one better that you'd like to use, or you want to optimize any of those, over to you, Sean Gregory.
I had one drawn up, but I think it may be too elaborate. So let's go with the one number 3 with Jan, and with Oprah, and let's run with that one.
Okay, so G, who is Oprah?
Sean Gregory, let's pick. I would like Sean to pick your Oprah. Who's our Oprah on the screen? Go. Got 10 seconds, Sean Gregory.
I think Michael would like to be Oprah.
All right. Michael Newhouse is Oprah Winfrey.
Nice. And who am I and who going from Hello to Yes?
You are Jan. You are Jan, who is you're trying to cause yes with Oprah to get her to say yes to working together with Jan on her vision, a nationwide Home is Heart initiative, causing Oprah to work that with her, to be in the public, like the advertisements, to be blending real estate with coaching, helping families not just on their houses, but
So Jan, real quick.
Yeah.
So if you had one headline, heard it, receive it, just want to hear your heart on it. What is the headline of your beautiful organization? Why would Oprah want to be involved? Like one headline.
Oh, home is the heart. The home.
Mm-hmm.
The home is the, I feel like it's the home is the heart. The heart is, help me here.
Okay. Well, and so the organization is designed to do, like, if everything happens and the organization does everything it wants to do, what's the change in the world that happens?
Oh, give the world a home, and you give it a place to put your heart. I don't know. I think that it provides security and togetherness. Those are just thoughts, but you want a headline. Okay.
So, Dan, would it be people that don't have a home? People that don't have a home, creating that pathway to being homeowners, to having their own home. People that never had a home growing up.
Cool. Okay. So how about Michael? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So hi, is Miss Winfrey available?
I am.
Oh, Miss Winfrey, this is Jan. We had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today. Is it still a good time for you?
It is.
Well, Miss Winfrey, it's an honor to speak with you. I know that you know who you are. Please receive this. I know who you are, how busy you are, how precious your time is. I'm so grateful for this time and opportunity, and I will keep us to our 2 minutes and 45 seconds and counting. From that place, though, Ms. Winfrey, if I can ask, what prompted you to even say yes to this conversation in the first place? You're so busy, everybody wants to talk to you, super gratitude, but what's the why behind it? Please, Ms. Winfrey.
Yeah, so I want to leave a legacy. I want to help people, and I have the means to do so. So I'm looking for ways to use the money I've made to leave a legacy and help people. I want to put the tools to use.
Amazing. And that's very clear to me. I've read your books. I've seen you speak multiple times. Thank you for that. But if you had it all your way, like when you're looking for opportunities to imprint, to serve, to impact, what is it that you believe is the most critically important component parts of you evaluating whether or not you're going to step into an opportunity to contribute?
Oh, that's a great question. I want to know that the resources are going to be used efficiently and effectively. And I want to make sure that I'm investing in what you say I'm investing in, right? I just want to make sure that we're all aligned and on the same page.
Awesome. So from that place, Miss Winfrey, for a legitimate Integris opportunity to create as much impact as possible, and am I hearing you correctly that those are at least some of your criteria?
Yeah, those are some of them. Yes.
Awesome. So can I share a couple quick things in our final minute or so that may or may not resonate with you?
Please.
Yeah. So Miss Winfrey, I'm a stand for people. I'm a stand for people having homes. But what I'm even more a stand for is sustainability. And so many people approach remarkable humans like yourself, someone like yourself who's worth 25,000 times the median American household income. And what I believe about that, Miss Winfrey, is not that you have any responsibility to give your money away, but I do believe you have a responsibility to impact the world with your wisdom, your heart, and your mastery. And you're doing such a remarkable job of that. So, Miss Winfrey, yes, a great cause I have. Yes, the money goes efficiently to where it's supposed to, but what if there's a third criteria? And what if that criteria is, how can this help Miss Oprah Winfrey expand her impact to even greater levels? What if I'm not asking you for a donation, but what if instead I'm proposing to you a conversation where you could raise tens of millions of dollars more for your charitable causes than you do currently, even at your high level of mastery? So Miss Winfrey, I'm talking about sustainable giving. I happen to have met someone who is a master at fundraising, but not just fundraising, impact raising in a cyclical dynamic of sustainability. And we hear about sustainability in the environment, but we do not hear about sustainability in charitable giving. So the conversation I'm proposing, Ms. Winfrey, I hope will be a you can't possibly lose conversation. It goes like this. Because of Sean Gregory, I've gotten to know Sean Callagy from Unblinded. I think you know who that is. And what I'm proposing is to put $1 million in escrow in your attorney's account. And if we waste your time in a 30-minute follow-up Zoom call, then that $1 million for 30 minutes of your precious time goes to your favorite charity. But if not, you decide where we go from there into whether or not you support my charitable cause, but more importantly, I hope we're supporting your charitable impact in the world by working on models of sustainable giving, which has helped us raise preposterously more than anyone's ever raised in different charitable situations, including for a colleague of yours, Tony Robbins, who's called Sean Callagy, a dear friend. So, and said, if no one leads from heart and integrity, if you don't know, it's up to you need to. So Miss Winfrey, I know we're at time. How would it resonate with you or not to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation guaranteed with $1 million charitable donation to your favorite charity if you feel like this was a misuse of your precious time? Please, Miss Winfrey.
Yes, I think that's Yeah, let's do it. I like that you have put skin in the game.
Yeah, amen. And you've earned it, of course, Miss Winfrey, in everything you've achieved. I thank you. And shall we set up this call with your assistant, Tom, who set up this meeting for today?
That would be great. Thank you.
Miss Winfrey, have a blessed day. You're an inspiration, and I'm truly excited to have our follow-up, and I thank you.
Thank you.
Let's pause. Coming back to Michael in a second. Jan, wonderful job in that participant seat today. On behalf of Sean, thanks so much for being here. And Jan, how'd I do as you? And how was your time today on Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence, Jan?
Well, it was great. And I want to steal everything that you said and use it. That was great. It was brilliant.
Well, wouldn't be stealing. You're more than welcome to. And every word I said, I've meant, because we've done some really remarkable things. I had the blessing and privilege of raising $1.7 million for a charity that's Tony Robbins' favorite charity, as a part of his surprise birthday dynamic in 28 Minutes from Platinum Partners, and raising $2.6 million in a room for refugees in Ukraine that they'd never raised more than $14,000. So everything I said, Jan, I meant, and it wasn't just some crazy, weird, made-up thing. So I encourage you to explore more. I thank you for being here. And Jan, and final, how was your time on Sean's Heart of Influence today?
It was a great opportunity, and I appreciate it. I've learned a lot. So thank you so much. Thank you.
I appreciate that. And Michael, thanks for jumping in as Oprah. Thanks for being a feedbacker on Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence. And how'd I do as Jan? And how was your time today, Michael, on the Heart of Influence?
You did great. I've never had to be Oprah Winfrey before, so that was a new experience.
Well, I'm blind, but I do hear that you guys look alike. Is that true?
Yes. Well, we're practically twins. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
No, I picked up some really good ideas here. Yeah, it was a great way to spend part of a late afternoon on a Monday.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you're going to meet some other fine folks from here and do some incredible things. Thank you, Michael. Yeah. Andrew, participant seat, never easy. Also masterful work, Andrew. And how was your time on Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence today, Andrew?
It was great. Thank you for stepping in and showing how you kind of go about it. I thought it was clear, concise, very, convincing in a way to cause a yes. I can see, you've obviously had a lot of practice at this and have been through some of these situations, and I thought it was amazing.
No, thank you, brother. I always say this, yes is only yes with integrity. We're transparent, we're adding more value than we take, and the things work the way we say they do. And when we do that, and we create irresistible risk reversal opportunities for yes, we can't possibly lose. So nobody can lose. So thank you for that, Andrew. Great job. Thank you. And Gina, we got some other fine friends. Let's see how their experience was today.
Yes, sir. Let's go to Mr. Dan Parmiter.
Yeah, Dan, how was your time today on Sean's Heart of Influence? Thank you for being in the feedbacker seat. And please, Dan.
Today was great. It was nice to meet everybody in this group. It was nice to hear what's a little bit about their lives, and I enjoyed watching the interactions and definitely picked up some tips on that.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Dan. Wonderful work. G.
Kevin Wright.
Kevin, your time, Sean Gregory's Heart of Influence. Also, thank you for your feedback today, Kevin.
Yeah. No, thanks for having me. This is fun. I got to learn some things too, and yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Kevin. G.
Awesome. We got Brett and Mr. Sean Gregory. Next.
Come on, Brett. Come on, Brett. Sparring with Sugar Ray Leonard coming up. How was your time today, Brett?
A little bit easier than sparring, especially with Sugar Ray Leonard, but absolutely critical. Just it's an honor always to be a part of this amazing shared experiences, because we don't even have to leave our home in order to have these amazing individuals in the rooms with us, and just hearing the amount of incredible work that is across the board and what you're doing across the world is just impactful. And what already has impacted my life, this type of situation, is just having the ability to then connect with every single person in here after the fact, and having the ability to exponentially grow our business, which it has in my world. So thanks, Sean, for having me.
Let's go, Brett. Thank you. And the man that made this possible today, the one and only Sean Gregory. And for everyone, not easy to put people together. Definitely receive the fruits of meeting these new fine folks and continue to follow up with Sean. And Sean, thank you. And your final today, Sean.
Well, thank you all. Thanks for Sean for hosting. Thanks, Gina, for hosting. And thank you all for being here. I selected each of these wonderful people to be here for a reason, because I see alignment in character, in where we want to go, what changes we want to impact, how we want to impact the world. We overlap in the real estate and investing and other spaces. And so I look forward to growing together. And it's always a blessing to be with you, Sean, the other Sean. And thank you very much for the time.
Thank you, Sean. Beautiful work. And for all of you, there's an opportunity and a gift on behalf of Sean Gregory that's in the chat. It's a ticket to this upcoming immersion, which is in the great state of New Jersey. If you're like, I don't know if I could take a plane trip to New Jersey for this, I would encourage you to strongly consider it if you want to have your mind blown by how human beings cause yes differently. And that causing yes differently isn't just linear growth. It leads to the possibilities of exponential growth, which I've experienced for 28 years when I was petrified of going blind and being broke. So that's there for you. Also, a follow-up conversation with our team and our Actualized Intelligence agent. They'll be hosting with and for you. All of this is our gift for coming on the show. And then final, on behalf of Gina Ritchie, the Unblinded team, I end every show by saying this, and the one and only Bella Verita all the way in South Africa. We end every show by saying, I may be physically blind, which I am, but as to the possibilities for acceleration that sit right in front of all of our faces, whether it's our financial abundance, our time freedom, our magic and impact overall, those acceleration possibilities sit right here, but we could all use a little unblinding, because with all of those possibilities right in front of our eyes, Gina, at some level, we are all blind
and just learning to see.
Thanks, everybody. Sean, great job, brother. Brett, thank you. Everybody, thank you. Blessings, and hope to see you soon.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean Gregory. And everyone, if you want to wait 3 more minutes, if you're interested, I used our Actualized Intelligence to give us a score for Andrew and Jan, and you're welcome to stay for that. You can leave for that. That was something that we've been doing newly. So if you want me to share that, I'd love to do so. Andrew and Jan.
We could also send it out, G, in the chat.
Perfect. Oh, awesome. Even better. I'll put it in the chat, and you guys can all experience that as well. So let's put this in the chat, guys, and you can check it out. Here we go. This is super fun. This was our Actualized Intelligence agents. Oops, looks like I gotta shorten the words. Hold on a moment. There we go. And then let me just finish it up. So if you look in the chat there, you will see our Actualized Intelligence, which is our AI that uses the work of the Unblinded formula, that uses the integrity of the Unblinded formula within it to actualize your outcomes. And here's the bottom part of that. So if you see that, it gave you a score. Listening to what you said, it was taking all of your transcripts, and I put it into our Actualized Intelligence for a score and a little optimization. So you can take that with you, Jan and Andrew. All right.
Awesome.
So feel free to stay for a few moments and look at that, and we will see you all soon. Hopefully in the near future. We have our incredible Integris Influence Immersion coming up. If you have questions, you can ask Sean. You can reach out to me. I believe my name is on all of that as well. We would absolutely love to see you for a life-changing, game-changing opportunity for sure. So everyone have a wonderful Monday night. I'm hit the road home. Hopefully see you again in the near future. Bye for now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you all. Thanks for coming, guys.